Hello everyone, I'm FARMERSIM, and for the second time in Farming Simulator 25 I can open up a map tour video saying Croesorchi Cymru, welcome to Wales, and welcome to Wernolau Farm. Now forgive me, Welsh viewers and players out there, if I made a bit of a dog's dinner of the pronunciation of this one. Wernolau, I believe, is roughly the correct pronunciation, but yeah, I've given it a go nonetheless. But ladies and gentlemen, what a place this is. This is an absolutely gorgeous map from MS Modding. It's oozing with atmosphere and true to life, you know, ground and layout and all that. And topography, sorry, that was the word I was looking for. It's very, very special, this one. Released on Friday the 29th of August for all platforms, so console players and PC players alike can enjoy this one. It is, and yeah, I honestly believe this is going to be a very popular map, or should be already, because it's been out for a couple of days already. But yeah, what a place. It really is very, very special. Now, a little bit of information about the map, first of all, before we go forward, reading from the text from the Mod Hub. Welcome to Wernolau Farm, based on a real-life farm in Wales, 4 miles from Carmarthen, with beautiful scenery and undulating fields. In this map, you will find 103 fields, ranging from small, medium and large. There are custom models built for the map. There are 4 main sell points on the map. You have Wernolau bulk materials, situated here in the northwest corner of the map. You have Wernolau grain, struggling with this one, aren't I? Situated here in the northwest corner of the map also. You have Wernolau exports, situated in the north central point of the map up here. And you also have Wernolau livery, which is actually situated on one of the 4 main farms on the map. Now, like I say, 4 main farms. There's one big farm, which is your main starter farm if you were to start in new farmer mode. This contains 3 areas for cows, in total housing up to 380 cows, and 1 little pig pasture which can hold up to 36 pigs. There is a farm situated here on near field 47, which has 2 areas for cows, holding up to 175 cows. There is a farm down on field 60, which is the horse farm. This is the one where the Wernolau livery is situated, and you also have a farm here on field 16, which holds 2 sheep pastures, up to 150 sheep. So there's a bit of everything for everyone on this map, quite frankly, and it, like I said before, it's absolutely stunning. It really is. Now, something I find, I have a lot of admiration and respect for map makers when they're making a map, because I feel they're met with, first and foremost, quite a difficult decision. Do they make a map that can cater for every single thing that Farming Simulator can offer, or do they make a map that is a faithful recreation of the area that they are making? And I believe that is what MS Modding has done with this map. This is a faithful recreation of the area around Wernolau Farm. It doesn't cater for all the productions that Farming Simulator has within it, and that for me is absolutely fine. It really is. You know, it's got, like I say, the 4 main sell points. There is also a dairy, and there is also a biogas plant up here in the northwest corner of the map, and that's it. That's all you need. When I say that's it, that isn't a negative thing. This is, you know, it's meant to be what it's meant to be, and it's absolutely gorgeous, quite frankly. You wouldn't find production systems that can cater for all the different things that Farming Simulator can offer up here in this part of the world. And it is a beautiful part of the world, I've got to say. Relatively poignant to myself and Mrs. FARMERSIM, because we're actually considering a move to Wales in the next year or so. And it's this kind of area that we're looking to try and move to, somewhere rural, out the way, quiet. As long as I've got an internet connection, that's all that matters. But yeah, this is I believe this is going to be a very, very popular map, quite frankly. And the fact that it's out for all platforms, I think it says it all. It's going to be a very, very popular one, this. So, without further ado, let's first and foremost go and have a look in the map PDA. So here we are in the map PDA, and as you can see, it's a beautifully laid out map, this one. It really is. Not a single right angle in sight, I think I can reliably say. But yeah, a wonderful array of field sizes. So the biggest field on the map, I think, from what I've figured out, is field 80 down here, that comes in at just over 17 acres. And the smallest on the map, I think I've worked out to be field 71 down here, that comes in at just over 0.6 acres. But as you can see, you've got a size of everything in between. Now, I think ideally, based on the layout of the roads, obviously there's no I don't think there's a 2-lane road on this map at all. It's just single track country lanes, as you would find in this area of the world. Nice, narrow, flanked with hedges, and yeah, just flanked with hedges and fields, quite frankly. The scenery from just about every point on this map is absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, so it's I suppose primarily I'd say small to medium equipment at best. But yeah, it's a wonderfully laid out PDA, this one. It really is. So the farms, as you can see, I've bought every single plot of land on the map, as you can see, because obviously I wanted just to highlight that it does support precision farming. If I go into the precision farming menu here, I bought all the land, so you can see the custom soil map on the map here. A wide array of silty clay, got a bit of loamy sand patchy in the middle there, predominantly loam, I suppose. But yeah, as you can see, it's just a nice wide range of it spreading across the map, which is great. But going back into the main map here, so here is the main farm. I have started us out in new farmer mode, but obviously, like I say, I've had to add in a load of money and buy in all the land, so it's difficult to see exactly what you start with. But if you were to start with the main farm, this comes with all this area in the middle here, obviously with all the animal pens, etc., and a load of equipment that we'll have a look at as well. And you also do have fields 1, 2, 3 and 4 up here, which has a cow pasture in. If you were to go for farm, I've just called them Farm 47, which is situated down here in the bottom right hand corner of the map. That comes with field 47 and 2 cow barns here, where there's a little bit of a farm layout going on here as well. Farm 60, again, I've just called it based on the field that comes with it. This is the horse stable farm that comes with this little plot of land here, which has got the this is Wernolau livery here, as from this red icon. You've got a horse pasture, and you also have field 60 here, and then you've got the farm which sits with field 16, which is in the top right hand corner of the map here. Click on that there, it comes with that plot of land. Frustratingly, I can't get rid of that information box, but it comes with field 16 there. This plot of land here, which has a little farm sitting on it, and 2 areas for sheep. You've got a sheep pasture out here, and you've also got a sheep barn there as well. And again, like I mentioned earlier, you've got a couple of sell points. You've got up here in the north central of the map, Wernolau exports. You've got the dairy over here in the far top left hand corner of the map. You've got the vehicle dealership. You've got Wernolau bulk merchants. You've got the biogas plant, and you have Wernolau grain as well there. So something to cater for everything that you can do on this map. That's all that matters. But yeah, really nice layout of the PDA here from MS Modding. It's really, really nice. So I think what the first thing we're going to do is, before we have a look at the map as in general from above in the sky, we'll go and have a look at each of the 4 individual farms and see what they have to offer. Right then, so I'm actually starting us out in the bottom right hand corner of the map, not with the main big farm, but with this farm down here, which is part with field 47. Now the reason why I'm doing this is because this is one of the areas on the map that you can see. One of the main features, in my personal opinion, of this map is that it's built on a hill. It's on quite a big elevation. We're right in the very bottom corner of the map, and we're looking right the way up towards the rest of the map. And the whole thing, if I just very quickly just jump into flight mode, the whole map just progressively goes up and up and up, and I really, really like this feature. It's not a pan flat map. It's got so much character to it, just based on the hills and the undulations and the topography of the whole place. It's absolutely gorgeous, and this personally, I believe, adds to the immersion and realism that this map has to offer. It's really, really nice. But yeah, here we are. This is the field. This is the farm that comes with field 47 down here in the bottom corner of the map. Contains 2 areas for cows. You have this is one of the 2 mod dependencies that the map comes with, and it's one of MS Modding's own mods here, the calf barn. But yeah, this one holds, if I just walk up to the thing here, it holds up to 25 calves. Again, one of MS Modding's own mods here. Now, one of the things that the farms do, or some of the farms do have, is that there is an element of personalisation if you felt like it. The big farm does have a few buildings and such that you can remove, as does this one as well. You can, if I pop into the construction menu very quickly and show you, you can rename that part of it. You can sell this bunker silo here and get rid of that if you wanted to. You've got a farmhouse there, you've got a garage there, and you have the another area for cows here that you can rename, but you can't sell, which is fair enough. It's not, it is what it is. That's how MS Modding has built the map. It's all good in my book, if you ask me. But yeah, this cow area down here, I've put some cows in here, but I've not filled them up with food and such. But this one can hold up to 150 cows, so it's all good. But yeah, really, really nice layout of farm. It's only a small one, this, but I think it's bang on. It really is, sitting right down in the bottom corner of the map. Got a bit of shed area here for storage with the 3 bays, because on a farm like this, you're not going to have tons and tons of machinery, I suppose. But like I say, there is a little bit of space if you so wished to customize it. You've got a little bit of space and a bit of creativity going forward if you wanted to. Got yourself a bunker silo here under a roof, which is good. But yeah, like I say, I just love the fact that it's looking right up towards the map. It's really, really cool. Now, I'm not sure if there are sleep triggers here, but again, that's easy enough. You can place down a doormat. There's enough mods out there already, So you can take your pick from the start from the farms on the map and place down a sleep trigger. But I love the house models as well. Really, really nice. Perfectly suited to the area. Nice big wooden window frames there. But yeah, lovely stuff. Really nice. And then you've got a nice big double gate to get yourself out of your farm here. There you go. But it's things like that, just details like that, just an old knackered workshop, an old what used to be a shed here, with a bit of a broken door, broken double stable door there. A pier in there, see some old rubbish lying around. But again, it just adds to immersion for me. That it really does. Can't really make much use of it. I've just noticed these bales. Are these decorational bales? Yeah, they are. Yeah. Still though, that's the kind of thing that you'd find on a farm. And there's many a farm round here from where I live in Cheshire there that's got big stacks of wrapped silage bales. But yeah, just the decoration, the old rusty bale trailer there, just sitting there. Again, just adding to the immersion. So, a relatively quick whistle-stop tour of one of the farms. Let's make our way up to the next one. Right, next farm on the tour is the horse farm. Now, on our left here, this is the horse pasture. Now, again, this has got a really nice feature to it because it's got a bit of a water feature in the middle. So this nice big wide open pasture, and you've got this. It's like a bit of a moat really with an island in the middle. But yeah, the horses are out to graze in this area, which is it's just really, really nice. It really is. Perfect place to have your horses out grazing. They can have a drink as well if they wanted to. And the farm, which is laid out down here, we'll go and have a look at, is really, really nice as well. Properly nice setup this, I've got to say. So this, the animal dialogue there, we'll have a look. This can hold up to 5 horses, which is about right. And you've got an area just here. Find the trigger for the gate there. Where are we? Where's that trigger gone for to open the gate or close the gate? There we are. Right, so wandering down here on our right hand side, just on the other side of this hedge, is an area for keeping your horses trained. A nice little area full of jumps and stuff to so you can get your horse riding on in here. Really nice little bit of detail there. I just like the fact that it's on an angle, it's not on a flat piece of ground, which is really cool. But yeah, you've got your farmhouse there, of course, which again, you'll need to add a sleep trigger to if this is where you choose to farm, choose to start. But a gorgeous model, nonetheless. It really is. And then this is Wernolau livery. This is at one of the sell points on the map. But again, I just love the fact that it's an actual horse stables. Really, really nice. It's not an actual functioning stable, but it looks perfect. It really does. Bit of straw bale sitting on the outside there. But yeah, and then you wander into the yard here. I love these bits of detail here. It's old equipment and stuff just lying around the yard. So you've got a shed here for storage, three bay garage. You've got a nice big shed here for storing some equipment in, which is great. Nice bit of a wide open area for a bit of customization if you so wish. And then you've got a couple of hoop barns, I suppose you'd call them that, for a bit of storage. But yeah, really, really nice, really, really nice indeed. And again, just everywhere you look on this map, you just look out over the fields. And the ups and downs, the hills, and the way the map just progressively goes up and up and up is pretty much visible from most places on the map, unless you're at the top, of course, looking down. But yeah, gorgeous. Right, we're right up in the top right-hand corner of the map now, approaching the farm at field 16. And here we are. So you've got a sheep pasture with your sheep out to graze here. But it just feels absolutely perfect. It really, really does. The thought that's gone into the layout of this place is bang on, if you ask me. It really is. So this is, like I say, the sheep farm. It comes with 2 areas for sheep, and again, a few buildings and such to keep the place feeling thoroughly immersive. Is this an openable door? It is indeed. Oh no. Is it? Yes, it is. Sorry. Nice little barn there. That's gorgeous, that is. It really is. Probably get something pretty small in there, like maybe some form of ride-on lawnmower, perhaps. And you might struggle to get a tractor in there, possibly. Especially with the manoeuvring that you've got out here with the wall, but still, it's a gorgeous shed. Bit of an open shed here for storage. You've got your farmhouse here, and you've got another barn here storage as well. You also, like I said before, you've got the sheep that are out to pasture there, and you also have a sheep barn here as well that can hold. In total, the whole farm will hold 150 sheep. If we go around the side here, there we are. Oh, some of them have got out. But this one will hold up to 50 sheep there, so yeah. They're quiet. Oh no, there you go. They're alive, that's all that matters. But here we have the gate to the sheep pasture as well here. This one can hold up to 100 sheep. So I've just placed a few in here, obviously, just to show you them out to pasture. But again, it's details like this. That really old barn that's just sitting in the corner there, completely overgrown. Looks absolutely perfect, it really does. But this sheep pasture kind of expands from here, this little area of field that we're in here, through out into this one here as well. This is their water and feed troughs. Really, really nice. It looks absolutely perfect, wouldn't you agree? It really does. Right, and here we are at the big main farm. Now, first and foremost, forgive me, a couple of pointers I missed off at the very beginning of this video. A couple of more things that the map does contain. It does contain custom UK number plates, which is a great feature, of course, being here in Wales. And it also does feature a few of Lancy Boy's custom models as well, which is, again, it's just a point I forgot to mention at the very beginning. Now, this farm and farmhouse does have the come with the sleep trigger. Now, forgive me, I'm not too sure, because I've bought all 4 of the farms. I don't actually know if what I said before was factually correct. If you only own one of the farms, as opposed to, because I started out in new farmer mode owning this big farm and then bought all the other farms individually after that. So some of those farms may well have a sleep trigger if you only own that one on the map. So forgive me if I was incorrect with that one. You may well have a sleep trigger and not need to place one down. So. But yeah, farmhouse, of course, and this is a massively wide-spreading farm. We've got lots to do on this one. This is the farm that contains 3 areas for cows, up to 380 cows in all, and it also has an area for pigs as well, which is just down here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, through these gates. This one will hold up to 36 pigs. Here they are. Nice little area for them here. But it's details like this that I really appreciate. Just the really little things. But see how the fence kind of ends there, and then there'd be a gap, and in real life that's a gap that the pigs would be able to escape. So farmers just blocked it up with a pallet and a couple of drums to keep it in place, and I just love that little bit of detail. I really do. It's just shows that thought has gone into this, obviously. Hey up, you lot. But yeah, so that's where the pigs reside. Got a big shed there for storage. You can see some of the starting equipment that we'll run through relatively quickly shortly. But yeah, as you can see, this is a wide-spreading farm, this one. And as MS Modding has put in the description on the in the text on the mod hub, it's a good-sized area to add or customize the main farm. He's thought about that and thought about us who like to customize things and place our own things down. So it's a nice big area. It really is. But yeah, you've got the Wernolau grain silo here. You've got your trailer there. You've got a nice barn here for storage, which is great. A couple of big doors there, and I think this one here is one of the cow barns. Yep, there's your slurry fill point. And then here's some of your cows here. This was the large UK cow barn. This will hold up to 150 cows. I've thrown a few in there. I've thrown 150 in there as it happens. But yeah. And you've got a bunker silo here. I think this is the back of the bunker silo, isn't it? But yeah, bunker silo nonetheless. And as I said before, a few of these items are removable. I think you can delete that bunker silo. We'll have a look in a minute. You've got a bale and pallet storage system here on the back side of the farm, which I believe you can remove. Again, we'll have a look at that in the construction menu very shortly. And then I do love these dry stone walls that are dotted around the map as well. Really, really nice feature. Perfect and absolutely bang on for this area of the world. Really, really nice detail. Another cow barn here, which will hold, if I can get the info box to pop up. Get stuck on that gate there. Let's open that gate. 80 cows in total. Put 80 in here. There we are. Lovely stuff. Where's that gate trigger? There we are. Area for getting your milk out of, which is great. And then the third cow area is a pasture. We'll jump into flight mode very quickly now and just go on up and have a look at that. But if you come out over the farm here and take this lane, this takes you out up to this area here, which is the outdoor cow pasture, which can hold up to 150 cows. Again, the views are just spectacular on this map. They really are. Very, very special. But we'll jump into flight mode again and have a look at the big farm from above. Really, really nicely laid out. It really is. And if we jump into construction mode now and just have a quick peek at this, as you'll see, there are a few of the things that you can delete from the menu there. So you've got a shed there. I don't think you can do anything with that. You can rename the large cow barn there. I'll zoom in a bit closer. You can sell and remove that bunker silo if you so wish. You can sell and remove the bale and pellet storage system if you so wish. You can rename the large UK cow barn. You can't do anything with that shed, which is fine. It's no problem whatsoever. And I think that's pretty much it, I think, for the removable things. You've got a nice big bunker silo down here as well that you can sell. There you go. You can sell that one if you so wish. And pretty much everything else you can sell that. You can remove that, the blue grain barn, but why you'd want to, I don't know. They just sit absolutely perfectly, quite frankly, if you ask me. They look bang on. But that's the joy of Farming Simulator, isn't it? You can customize most things to your heart's content and make the farm and the map your own. So yeah, really, really nicely laid out, this one, though. It really is. A quick look at the starter equipment if you were to start your game in new farmer mode with the big farm here. So first and foremost, you start off with a large tractor. You've got the Massey Ferguson 9S425 coming in at just under 250 grams worth, 425 horsepower. You've got a medium tractor. You've got the John Deere 6R145, just under 168 grams worth at 192 horsepower. You also start with one of the cars, the Skoda Kodiaq RS. Never really used one of them, to be honest. You've got a telehandler, you've got the Merlot Multi-Farmer 44.9, and you've got a couple of attachments for that. You've got a bale fork and a universal bucket. You've then got a trailer, the Crampy Half Pipe HP20. Can hold up to 12,100 litres worth of produce. You've got a cultivator, the Kuhn Prolander 7500. You've got the Agromars Aquila Drive 400 Seeder. As you can see as well, I'm using Oz's Garage Menu mod, one of the a must-have mod here in this game. It just makes the going through of the equipment so much easier. Yield improvements, your fertilizer spreader, you've got the Amazon ZATS 3200 there, 3,200 litre capacity. You've got a slurry tanker, base game of course, the FarmTech SuperSys 800. You've got yourself a combine harvester, you've got the Claas Avian 450 with its accompanying grain header, the Convio Flex 1080. And you've also got a header trailer for that as well, the N6035 from Nardi. Down here you've got a windrower, the Samaz Z2840. And you've got a mower setup, the Kuhn GMD 8730 rear butterfly and GMD 3123 front mount. And you've got yourself a nice big square baler, the Kuhn SB 1290 ID. And you've got a couple of weights as well there, a 2300 Agco and a 1500 Agco. We're over here now on the bottom far left-hand corner of the map, and this is the animal dealer. Again, a beautifully modelled and laid out area here for buying your animals. Working your way up here with your livestock trailer. And it does also feature a bit of a bunker silo that you can take advantage of if you so wish. So there you go, you can see the info there, fill level and compacting percentage. So it looks like there's a big, relatively sizable bunker silo there that we can take advantage of, if that was what you needed to do. But yeah. But from up here in the air, I know I do prefer to do my map tours from up in the air because it just gives you a much better feel of the map as a whole. And it just feels absolutely perfect. Forgive me for repeating myself, ladies and gentlemen, but this is a beautiful, beautiful map. It really is. It feels just like Wales. Like I said before, myself and Mrs. FARMERSIM have made a couple of trips in the last few months over here to relatively rural Wales, and this feels absolutely spot on. It really does. Beautiful map. I think a lot of people are going to enjoy this one. Top left hand corner of the map now, you've got your vehicle dealership here, which contains a bit of a workshop there for servicing your machinery if you need it, which is great. You've got the Wernolau bulk merchants here, that little building there with the trigger outside, and clearly you've got your biogas plant here and Wernolau grain there as well for another sell point, which is great. So yeah, nicely situated, tucked away nicely at the top left-hand corner of the map. But yeah, everything the map needs, quite frankly. Quick flyover of a couple of the fields now as well, just to give you an idea of the field sizes visually. But this is field 80. This is what I believe is the biggest field on the map, and it's a really, really good size. You're not going to be expecting to find massive 100-acre fields over here in Wales. It's just, you just wouldn't find them. This is like I say, what I believe to be the biggest on the map, and it's a really, really good size. And actually, if we just have a quick peek just over the road here, where is it? This one here. This is, I believe, what is the smallest on the map. This is field 71, which comes in at just over 0.67 acres, I think, roughly, right next to the animal dealer there. And like I said before, you've got a bit of everything in between. So you've got field 70 there. But yeah, all a massively wide variety of field shapes and sizes, which is something I really do appreciate about a map. You've just got the variety to give you an entirely different approach. You can get some medium to, I suppose, maybe not large machinery, but you know, medium machinery at best, probably to cater for the bigger fields, and the stuff right down to some small machinery and compact stuff to deal with the smaller fields. But yeah, a really nice wide range and variety of field sizes. This one's quite a big one here, isn't it? Which one's this? Field 99. Decent size, really is. And I think this one here is possibly the second biggest on the field, field 5. Yes, second biggest there. How big's this one? Let's have a look. Just over 16.5 acres. So yeah, decent size. But again, just the fact that the field itself is proper undulating ups and downs, it's really, really nice. Really immersive. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen, a relatively quick whistle-stop tour of Wernolau Farm from MS Modding. An absolutely beautiful and faithful recreation of the real-life area over here in Wales, not far from Carmarthen. It's a properly beautiful map, it really is. Kudos to MS Modding for this one. It's a very special place to be, quite frankly. Now, I say this at during most of my map tours, that the idea of doing a map tour for me isn't to show you every square inch of the map, not to show you every single part of it. You know, you've got to leave some of it for you guys to explore. But obviously, we've had a quick look round all 4 of the farms, had a quick look at the variety of fields that you've got on here, the different sell points and what you can do, and I suppose the main features and purpose of the map. But yeah, download this map, go and play it, and go and explore it, because it's an absolutely beautiful place to be. I really do feel this is going to be a very popular map indeed. Absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, there we go. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. I think for this map tour, I'm going to call it here. Thank you very much for watching. I really do hope you have enjoyed the video and found it a little bit of fun and a little bit interesting. As always, if you're new to the channel and you like my content, you like the way I'm doing things, please consider hitting that subscribe button and jumping on board, joining the channel. Please give the video a like if you can. It does do wonders, helps the YouTube algorithm do its thing. And as always, there are a host of links in the video description below with my Giants partner promo code. If any of you are in the market for purchasing Farming Simulator 25 and you like the idea of supporting the channel and helping out a creator, as always, I would be massively appreciative. And on top of that, if any of you are in the market for an online server to play with your mates and you like the idea again of supporting the channel and helping out a creator, please consider using my G-Portal affiliate link, which again will be in the video description below. Any help and support there also would be massively appreciated. So, thank you very much for your time again, ladies and gentlemen. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.